Hey YouTube, this is Sheeta Boo. Today is Wednesday, April 13th. And I'm sitting here reading a letter. I want to do a quick response to Alopecia about hair growth. So this might be a repeat for some of you, and then some of this information may be new. Right now, well, she went to check out my Faki. And if you've been to my Faki, which is seriously, grossly not updated at all, there's a recipe for Mo's hair growth oil that I started using when I first went natural. And it is basically jojoba oil based, where I steeped some hair growth teas, horsetail, chamomile, and rosemary, all those teas that stimulate growth in your follicle. I used all of that. I did have some growth in my alopecia spot, but it wasn't a lot of growth. So I'm not sure if it was because of the oil or because I was doing scalp massages, and because I had just went natural and I was no longer putting chemicals on top of the injured follicles on my hair. So I'm not sure. However, growth oil, I didn't stay with that. I then went to Be Mine's growth serum with sulfur, because sulfur is, I'm not sure if it's a stimulant, but sulfur is something else that helps your follicle become active and grow hair. I've been using that since January 29th of 2010, and I know because I got my first shipment the day of my sister's party. So I've been using that. I started off using it every day, and then I started using it every other day. Now it's just basically whenever I re-moisturize, and I put some more on my scalp. And I have seen growth. It doesn't all start growing back in spots. And if I find a picture, and I keep saying that every video, because the spot in the top of my head was about this big, and it was smooth. But when it started growing back, it was like, you know, the outer edges and maybe a few hairs on the inside. And then those are grown. Then you have more stubble. So now when I feel it, I feel like stubble in the middle. So now it's like it's growing across here. So it doesn't all come back at one time. One Zeke also posted a video about it takes time. If you've been relaxing your hair for a very long time, it's going to take time for your follicles to start reproducing hair. So, you know, you have to give it time. And it's easy to say because you're looking to see a lot of growth really soon, but it takes a lot of time. Also, whatever you do chemical wise to grow your hair, once your hair starts growing, more than likely you're going to have to continue that for the rest of your life to keep your hair. So if you start using sulfur and things to stimulate that follicle, if that follicle has to constantly be stimulated, if you stop using that serum, if you stop using that medication, if you stop using that treatment, more than likely the hair is going to fall out. So what I would say is do the things that are natural, like the scalp massage. One thing I've learned is that I have to wash my hair. I can't use, especially if I use a glycerin based product, like for washing goes, if you get any type of sores in your head, or pustules is what they call them online, it may start off like a little pimple, but then it has like a bunch of pus in it and pops and all that other stuff, and it may bleed a little bit. Neosporin or any antibiotic cream. Wash your hair. Put the antibiotic cream on there until it heals. Continue that regimen whenever you get one, because the thing is, if it doesn't heal, it's going to create scar tissue. So you may still get spots in other places if you're not taking care of your scalp. Your scalp is like your skin. If you had a sore in the front of your head and you didn't like it, you would put some Neosporin on it. If you had a scar, you'd go buy some Mederma and put it on there. Now, I'm not saying put Mederma on your scalp. I don't know. But I'm not worried about a scar on my scalp. But I do not want that follicle to be injured. So I put antibiotic cream or antibiotic ointment on my scalp. Also, just be careful of products that causes irritation. If you have a protective style and your scalp is itching and is hurting, You either need to take it down, you need to wash your hair and start over. I know we put a lot of work in our hair, but what is more important, your scalp or your style? And that's something else I had to learn too. When I was relaxed, if I did these things when I was relaxed, I probably wouldn't have the problems I have now. You know, if I'm having problems with bumps and soreness where it's nappy, then, you know, the nappy hair is what's causing the whatever. And then you throw a perm on top of pimples, and then you have scabs, and then you're steady picking them, or they're dry, and you're scratching them with the comb and doing all this other stuff. So, to answer your question, I'm not quite sure how well that Mo's growth oil works. I know it's listed on naturality.com. It's also listed on Faki in some other places, and I think I refer to it on my Faki. But if you don't want to make your own, there's two kinds that Be Mine products have. One is with sulfur, one is without. She also has another one that is not oil based if you can't put oil on your scalp. So hopefully this answered your questions. If you didn't get the answer that you were looking for, send me a message, put it in the Faki, and not Faki, Lord have mercy. Put in a message or put it in the comment below, and I will answer it. And I will talk to you guys later. Thank you. Bye.